This Frisch is. I guess we can pop off at any time because that server lady said that to him. I don't think she got in trouble. And then later on that day, one of the cooks' grandmas came in. I think she was just there to pick him up or something, but I guess he couldn't get off in time, so she just sat there at the bar just like observing things.
Yeah.
Anytime I walked by, literally everything that I heard come out of her mouth was something negative, whether it be about her life, the restaurant looks, appearances.
Oh, no.
Her children's life, I don't know, whatever. Anything that came out of her mouth was just a negative thought about something.
No.
So, my food starts coming up. Apparently, according to her, my food, like, okay, the table that I was put food in for, they got chicken tenders and something else. Like 3 orders of chicken tenders and something else. The chicken tenders came up first, and they sat there for a minute before the rest of the food came up. The manager was standing right next to me whenever all the food came up, and she was like, I was training it up, and she was like, oh, that food's been sitting there for 20 minutes.
Oh, hell no.
I'm just like, well, first of all, that's your grandson that did all this. And like after I cleared off all the food and everything, she told her grandson to clean out the window because it was looking disgusting. But anyway,
no.
Get out of here.
No. Like, being someone who worked in the restaurant industry, I would never go into a restaurant and tell someone else how to do their job. Even if I hadn't had that experience. Exactly. I would never go to, like, a fucking dentist and tell him how to do his job with no experience.
Right.
Which sounds like that's what all of these people who had zero experience were trying to tell people how to live their lives and do their goddamn jobs. That makes me so mad.
Exactly.
Makes me so mad.
But before,
shut your mouth.
Before any of this happened, I mean, it was still at the time that the grandmother was there. But, like, I was just overhearing her. I went to the back where the manager went. I was like, who is this lady up front? Because she's, like, irritating me. She's getting on my nerves. And she's stressing me out, and I'm not even taking care of her. And she's just like, oh, it's the cook's grandma. And I'm just like, well, can she leave or something? Because she is literally stressing me out. And
like,
I would
have made her go sit in, like, a different table, like, away, like, out of the way. That way people didn't have to constantly walk by her and be, like, interrupted.
And there was even a guest sitting next to her, too, and she was, like, complaining about her life to him or whatever.
God. Oh, my God. I'm getting very worked up.
We need to change the subject here.
Well, no, I would have, like, guests like that where every time, I wouldn't want to go check on them because they were, like, they want to start a big conversation with me, seeing, like, I'm sitting there, like, sweating, like, I'm so busy.
Yeah.
And they'd want to, like, start conversations. I remember this one guy, every time I would go back, he would tell me how much he hated women. And I'm just sitting there just like, oh, tell me more.
I remember that guy.
Yeah. I remember he talked to Rachel a lot, too. And
didn't he marry some girl from Tokyo or something?
Oh.
Because the girls in Japan obey their men.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
Something like that.
I feel like I would have remembered that. So, something terrible. No, he was, like, talking shit about his mom.
Completely sexist.
And then it, like, turned into, like, this whole, like, all women are terrible and I hate all of them because they're just disrespectful. And I was just like, all right, here's your check. Get the fuck out of here. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
I mean, I could, there's a lot more I could say about this Frisch's, but I'll save it for another episode because I feel like our blood pressure is raising.
I feel like this is the episode to do it.
Oh, shit.
We've spent a good chunk of time talking about Frisch's. Let's just get it all out.
I don't know if any of my coworkers are going to listen to this, but I'm about to hit them hard with this. I don't like the way, like, since the new owners took over, I don't like the way the setup is. Like, the way that this restaurant functions, like, the way that they have, I don't know, I'm kind of contradicting myself by saying this now, but the way that it's set up compared to the one that I used to work at, like, it kind of works out. But the district manager recently came in, messed around the server salad bar, messed that all up or whatever. It was working fine just how it was, and I'm just like, okay, because you work here more than us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he like switched things up or whatever, and now like the lemon tongs keep falling into the ranch.
Oh.
I'm just like, we have to keep getting new tongs because we can't find a new place for the lemons. Because
why can't you just put it back how it was?
I mean, we can, but when he comes in, he'll just be like, "Is this change or whatever?" And just like, this way works better. Oh my god! When I was told his name,
that's what I would just say. I'd be like, "This works way better than what you tried to make work." Sorry,
I'm about to tell a joke real quick, and I'm gonna do another bleep. His name is Short, and he's actually short. When I was first told that, I was like, he was like standing right beside me, and I was whispering to the manager. I was like, "Is this a joke?"
Is this man a joke?
Like, is his name actually Short?
No, it's Midget.
They were like, yeah, and I was like, oh shit. But yeah,
that's funny.
So they do zone partners now. Like, instead of doing like a 5-map for 5 servers, they do a 2-map for 5 servers. Like, they put 2 in the front, 3 in the back, or whatever. And I don't like that because
I don't understand that. Like, why not? Why can't everyone have their own section?
And I don't like that because those sections are so vast and big for like 2 people.
How do you know? How do you know who has what table? How do you know who gets what table? How do you do tips?
That's the thing too. Like, like I said when I first started working there, the lady that was training me, she said, "If you want money, you take that table." But I'm constantly being asked it by my zone partner, "Do I got this table or do I got it?" I'm just like, this is why separate sections work out better. Yeah. Because I know what tables are mine. I'm not having to like argue like, no, this is my table or this is your table. Yeah. So that's...
And especially when money's involved. Like, that can get like...
Yeah.
What's the word? That can get kind of tricky. Because then, like, you want money.
Yeah.
But you don't want to like... But then the other person needs to make money too. So,
I mean, there are some people there that don't really care if they get sad or not.
Well... I would want to be sad all the time.
Yeah, see me, I'm always sitting in the door because I want my money.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I just don't like the zone area now. These people, oh my gosh, I'm so trashing them and they're all my friends. Like, I did this to Lebanon too.
Well, yes. Yes, we did.
It's like I trash all my friends, but I love you because we're all cool with each other. It's just work. It makes us ugly.
It's different. Like, well, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. There were people that I liked to work with, and I didn't really like outside of work, but then there were people that I hated to work with and liked outside of work, and then there are people that I liked both. You were like one of the people that was like both. I liked working with you, I liked you outside of work. There were some people I didn't want to ever fucking see you outside of work. If I didn't have to see you, I did not want to.
Yeah.
But then other people who were lazy assholes at work, but really fun outside of work.
See, you know, like that's where it kind of conflicts me too, because I was just like, I feel like how you are at work is kind of like a reflection of how you are outside of work. That's how it kind of like looks at to me. Like, if you're this trashy at work, just imagine how your home is.
Right. Well, no, that's true.
That's my mindset. It may not necessarily be 100% true. It's just like how my mind works. But
if you're a ratchet bitch at work, imagine how you are outside.
Remember Rachel? Rachel.
Of course, yes, I love
ratchet ass bitches when it said passionate kisses.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But that song.
I love that.
But okay, so what I was trying to get at it though is how Lebanon was set up. Like, I'm so set in my ways of how Lebanon was set up.
Well, you're always going to compare the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, the soup lids, like the server soup lids by the drive-thru or whatever.
Yeah.
People will leave the lids off. So, like, the soups and stuff will get cold or whatever.
Oh.
And I'm just like...
Put the goddamn soup lid on.
Because people are going to be complaining about this cold chili that I just served them because you want to put the lid back on. Yeah. So I'm constantly walking by the thing and I'm just keeping putting the lid back on because no one else will. I'm just like... Do you guys not get complaints? Like, I would be flipping my shit if I had to run back here to the microwave to make an unnecessary trip.
Yeah.
To heat up someone's damn soup just for a lid not being put back on. So it's just like, this past weekend was hell, though. It was just like, ugh.
Do you work Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Thursday through Sunday.
Ugh.
Yeah. And sometimes, if they're lucky, I might pick up a night shift on Friday or Saturday, depending if I have to work that night at the factory or not.
Oh my God.
So, if they're lucky.
Yeah.
But yeah. I feel like I'm the only one that refills ice. Because, like, these people will literally let the ice bin go dry before they go get ice. I'm just like, ice is a very important thing to me. And apparently, according to the manager, if the ice bin gets all the way low, for some reason, the pop will go flat.
No, tell that person he's stupid. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I don't know.
The ice machine does not have anything to do with, like, the pop lines. No, that manager needs to go. He's fired. You're fired for being stupid.
But yeah.
But no, refill the fucking ice. Like,
I'm the only one that refills it, though. And it's just like, I will even yell around. I'm like, if someone goes and fills up the ice bin, I will dump it. Still, no one will get the ice. We have to be desperate for ice for someone to go get it for me to dump it.
That's so stupid.
And I was complaining.
I mean, like, I always thought ice was annoying. Like, yeah, it's annoying. Yeah. But, like, I don't know. Like,
and,
you need
like,
it.
It was evident that I was pissed off that day, so the manager pulled me aside and asked me if I was okay. I was like, no, I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's no teamwork. And she was saying, like, we might have to switch back to the running side work where people are specified to something. I cut her off. I was just like, no, it doesn't need to be specified to, like, certain people, because if someone's not busy and you see something that needs to be done, do it.
Right.
It shouldn't be specified. Like, if that person that's assigned that side work and they're busy and they can't get that side work done, someone else who isn't busy could get it done for them. Teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Like, I remember when we would work together, there were, like, days we would work where there'd be, like, certain crews where it would just be, like, a huge relief. We're like, awesome, we got all the right people.
Right.
Everyone's going to work right together and do everything that we need to do, to have a successful night. And then there were days I'd show up to work and just be like, I am fucked. Like, I'm going to have to work 10 times harder than I normally would because I'm surrounded by lazy pieces of shit who won't, clean anything, who won't run food,
Yeah. I worked a couple night shifts, and apparently people don't run other people's food. So when I worked...
That's so annoying.
Yeah, when I picked up a shift and I was running other people's food, they were kind of shocked, like, this is never done for me.
Oh my God. But that means that they don't do it for other people either. Like, if they're like, oh my God, no one ever does this, that means they're not doing it for other people either.
True.
Which makes me mad.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The first night shift I worked, I realized how much of a mess it was. I went to the manager that night, and I was like, make me a leader, and I'll put these people into shape. But I was just like, no, becoming a leader, I have to work full time. And I was just...
No.
This happened to become my main job, and I'm just, like, not here for it. But yeah. That's, I feel like, all I have to say about Frisch's. Like, it started off slow, but that was the calm before the storm.
Yeah.
That was before Bob Evans burned.
Wasn't that like a grease fire or something? There was some kind of fire in the kitchen.
I really don't know. I think I heard someone say something about, like, something behind a stove.
One of my friends on Facebook, he's a cook back there, and he was, like, supposed to work that day, but then they ended up not needing him, so they sent him home. And then he found out later that, like, the restaurant, like, burned down. And he was...
No, not necessarily burned down. I think it was just, like...
There's, like, a hole in the roof now, like, where the kitchen is.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I heard that it was just, like, all in the kitchen. Like, it was, like, wall flames or whatever. Like, you can see, like... It didn't, like, spread around or whatever. It was just, like, in the kitchen up to the walls. And
maybe, like, smoke damage and stuff?
I guess.
Yeah. Well,
that's all
I hope Bob Evans gets their shit together and gets that fixed soon so that you can get all of the Bob Evans trash customers out of Frisch's. And do they at least tip better? I feel like they might.
Well, we're probably not getting the best tips out of them because we're so busy at the times that they visit, so we can't like give them the best of service. I mean,
they're probably like, oh, this is cheaper. I'm not going to have to tip as much.
This is so funny. Like, actually, I'm not done complaining about Frisch's because...
Actually?
The breakfast bar, apparently, if the kitchen is too busy, the bar attendant has to, like, cook their own pancakes and toast.
What?
French toast or whatever. And I'm just like...
Isn't French toast just, like, fried? Like,
I think so. But it's so stupid, though, too, because...
You're not trained how to do that, though. Like,
I mean, I think they trained him just because, in instances like this past weekend. But I'm just like, I see one of these cooks just standing around, I'm just like, can you help a brother out?
Yeah.
I literally said that. the pancakes and French toast part of the bar is constantly being asked